Hi everybody, my name is Joanne Ferreira and my business is called The Passionate Plan. And welcome, thanks for tuning in. So I inspire you to challenge your status quo, which means to look at the way you think and act in the world and challenge it so that you can be fully yourself and do work that truly matters. I read a quote the other day that resonated with me and I hope it does with you is, please don't let us live lives of serial monotony. So today I was actually planning to give you some really practical suggestions on managing some of the stress-related responses we have. But I went to my dance lesson last night and I can't resist talking about what happened there. So I'm studying Latin dance. It's one of my passions, and I'm learning bachata, which sounds like a big ant we have in Trinidad called a bachak, but it's actually a dance, bachata. And so how this works is that there are a whole bunch of people in a circle and you learn a move and then you switch partners. So you get to dance with a bunch of different people. And as I'm, dancing and I want to be a good dancer, right? It matters to me. I have certain partners, gentlemen, giving me feedback. And these are all students, right? They take in liberties. So one guy would say, you're not giving enough pressure. You're not pushing enough. You have to lean into the pressure. I'm like, you want pressure? And then another one would say, well, you're giving too much pressure. And after this went on for a while, I was like, hold on, wait a minute here. Again, I stepped back as I usually do. And I started to wonder about this whole notion of criticism, receiving feedback, even good feedback, even the good opinion of others. How do you adjust yourself to please other people or to adjust to criticism? And here's what I know about when people give you feedback or criticism. It's usually, almost always, about them. Feedback, criticism, even their good opinion. If people are generous and give you a good opinion or good feedback, it's about their generosity. If people talk about pressure, that you need to have more, they need more pressure. It's about them. So I usually take everything with a grain of salt. I look into myself, I step back from my reaction before I go changing who I am. And I think, is there anything about that resonates with me, that makes sense to me? And I acknowledge that most of people's feedback, unless I give you complete permission to give me feedback and teach me how to dance, comes from them, their personality, their history, their needs, their projections. I find that really helpful. As Dr. Seuss says, be what you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. And the other quote that I want to leave you with is Dr. Wayne Dwyer. And he's like all about asking to be granted the freedom from the good opinion of others. Not just the bad opinion, but also the good opinion of others. What I teach is how to step back and monitor yourself. It's called the witness in psychology. And it's all available in my 7-week online course, The Secret Thoughts of the Successful Brain. So if you want to know more about that, private message me and I can share more about that. In the meantime, I'm loving your comments and your feedback and your shares. And until tomorrow, be passionate and thanks for listening. Take care.